Hey everybody, it's Amber back with you from The Stellar Guitarist, and I am so excited about the song that we are going to be learning today. Still the Same by Bob Seger. We're going to need to learn a handful of chords, one simple strumming pattern, and of course that main catchy riff that we hear in the very beginning of the song. So let's jump in for a close-up and learn the main riff together. So the first thing to take note of here is that we're going to be playing in standard tuning and we are not going to need a capo for the song. So the first half of the riff is based on a C major chord and a C major 7 chord. So a C chord, this is our normal C major. And then if we need a C major 7, all we need to do is lift our first finger off of the B string. This is our C major 7. So we have a C and we have a C major 7. So just get used to changing back and forth between those two shapes. And we're going to go through each section of this riff. So the very first bar is going to start off with one down strum on a C major 7 chord. And then you're going to play a C for a down up. So down, down, up. C major 7 first, followed by the C on the second down. And we're just going to finish off that bar with another up, down, up. So the whole bar. Up, down, up. Down, down, up, up, down, up. So that's bar 1. When we move on into bar 2, we're going to start on the C major 7 chord again. And we're going to do an up strum on the C. Up, down, up, down. So it's just down and up strums. Down, up, down, up, down. Starting on the C major 7 on the first down, the C on the up. Down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down. Followed by a final up strum on a C add 9 chord. Now we usually play a C add 9 with our fingers arranged in this way. But for this lesson, because we're already playing a C chord, we're just going to add our pinky onto the B string in the 3rd fret. And this is going to be an up strum. So the whole second bar sounds like this. So we're creating that C add 9 chord using our 4th, 3rd, and 2nd fingers. And the final bar is going to start with an open up strum. Okay, and the reason we're doing that is so that we can get to our next chord, which is E minor. And we're going to play our strumming pattern down, down, up, down, up on E minor. So it'll be an up strum first on all the open strings. So first an open. It might feel a bit weird because rhythmically it's feeling a little bit out of sync or maybe not very comfortable, but once you put the whole sequence together, you will see how it all fits together. And the final bar is a G chord with our strumming pattern. Down, down, up, down, up. So if I put the whole thing together from the beginning, starting on the C major 7, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, open E minor to G. One more time. So moving on into the verse of the song, we have some of the same chords that we have already learnt, such as C major, we've got that E minor, we have G, and then we've got some new chords. We have an F chord, which you can also substitute with an F major 7, or as I like to call, easy F. We have an E7 chord, which is just a normal E major, but we lift up the ring finger and we take it off the string. This is an E7, and we need an A minor chord, and lastly, a D minor. Now I know that sounds like a lot of chords, and it is, but if you just take some time and practice transitioning back and forth between those chord shapes, and we use that simple strumming pattern, which is going to be down, down, up, down, up, then you are going to be golden. So let's do a mini playthrough of the chords from the verse. So we're going to be starting on that C major chord, and we're going to be doing 2 rounds of the strumming pattern. Again, to E minor, and to the G. And we repeat that again. 2 rounds on the C, to the E minor, and to the G. Now what you can do, if you feel confident, you're more than welcome to play that main riff in the first 2 lines of the verse. So instead of just playing 2 rounds of the C, like we did now, what you can do instead is do the main riff. And it links up to that E minor and to the G. Now for the purpose of this lesson and to keep things simple, I'm going to just be playing 2 rounds of a straightforward C major chord, because I find it much easier to strum a straightforward C chord while I'm singing. But if you're not going to be singing and you're just going to be playing along with me, then you are more than welcome to use the riff in the first 2 lines of the verse. Next up, we're going to be needing the F major 7 chord, or the F chord, for 1 round, to the G, and to the C, E7, and A minor, to the D minor, and then to our G for 2 rounds. So let's play through the whole verse together from the start. A 1, 2, 3, 4. C, E, C, you placed a E minor, to G, your C, E, E, C, to E minor, to G, E7 quicker than A minor, D minor turn you back, and G. And those chords follow on into the second verse as well. So are you enjoying this lesson so far? If the answer is yes, then please like this video. It really helps my channel out so that I can continue to make lessons just like this one for you each and every week. Right, let's get back into the lesson. So the final section that we need to learn today is the chorus, and we're going to need 2 extra chords in the chorus, which are an E major. So that's going to be 3 fingers on an E chord. And then we're going to need an A major chord. And the chorus is going to continue with that strumming pattern, down, down, up, down, up. And we're going to be starting the chorus on the C major chord. So it's going to sound like this. C to E repeat the A to D minor, repeat the D minor, and then to G for 2 rounds. Turning on the C to E, get you to A, and A again. You're still D minor, you're still to G. So that is all there is to it. We have the main riff, the verse, and the chorus. So all that's left to do now is to join me in the next part of this lesson for a play along. Okay, let's take it from the top. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Quicker than they thought. You just turn your back and walk. You always said the cards would never do you wrong. The trick you said was never play the game too long. The gambler's share, could forsake, the only bluff you couldn't fake, and you're still the same. I caught up with you yesterday, moving game to game, no one standing in your way, turning on the charm long enough to get you by. It's still the same, still aim high. There you stood, everybody watched you play. I just turned and walked away. I had nothing left to say, 'cause you're still the same. You're still the same. Thanks to everyone for watching today's tutorial. It was awesome to jam along with you today. If you like this video, please don't forget to like it and to also subscribe to my channel and become part of the Stellar Guitarist community. Say hi in the comments below, let me know where you're watching from, and if there are any other songs you'd like me to teach in the future, then drop them down below this video. I hope to see you in next week's lesson. Have a really wonderful week. Bye.